Hi everybody, I'm Rachel and I'm going to be doing homemade soap for everyone that's home and needs an art project to do. So I'm here with my assistant Sebastian and we are going to be making your own homemade soap. So we all know how important it is to be washing our hands, especially now more than ever. So you can do all different colors, you could do multicolor. So I have a green one that I already did for everyone here. And I'm going to be walking you through the steps on making your own. So what you're going to do is start with a half of a cup of cornstarch. So I've already measured these out. So we're going to do a half of a cup of cornstarch. And then I have 2 tablespoons of liquid soap. So it can be any liquid soap. It could be colored. It really doesn't matter. But any liquid soap will do. So 2 tablespoons go right into the cornstarch. Okay. And then I have 2 teaspoons of oil. So this can be, I'm using canola oil, it can be olive oil, any kind of oil that you have at home in your pantry is totally fine. So we're going to put the 2 teaspoons of oil in. And then we have our food coloring. So you can either do food coloring or you can do watercolors. And it totally does not matter, whatever you may have at home. But if you do the food coloring, you will probably need a little bit more of the liquid soap. So I'm going to be using a little bit more of the liquid soap in order for my soap to come together, because I'm using food coloring. So I'm going to put the food coloring in. And I'm first going to mix everything together. And you're going to want to mix with a spoon first and then get in there with your hands. So we're going to mix, mix, mix. And if you want it more colorful, you can just add a little bit more watercolor or a little bit more food coloring. I usually like to start with just a little bit and then see what the color does and then always put more in. So now we're going to start mixing with my hands. And then you're going to want to mix it until it becomes smooth. So I'm definitely going to have to add some more soap to mine. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more food coloring actually. Sebastian is just saying hi to everybody. So we're going to add a little bit more of the liquid soap. We're going to mix, mix, mix. And eventually, after you keep mixing it, it will come together like a smooth ball like this green one. So it's going to get sticky, but that's okay because it's soap. And you're just going to keep mixing and mixing. You can also wear gloves, but I mean, this will all wash off because it's soap. You're going to keep going. Oh, mine's really red. All right. And here is your ball of soap. So you can just keep this out. This will sit on your counter for a very long time. You can just keep using it and then eventually it'll just disintegrate and you won't have any more, and then you'll have to keep going and making more and more colors. But if you just wet your hands and go like this, it'll start foaming for you, and there you go, is your homemade soap. So here's a close-up picture of it, and I hope you guys all have fun making your own homemade soap. And post your pictures on the Facebook page so everybody can see. Thank you for joining us today.